Good morning, class. Before we proceed to our discussion, let us sing a song entitled Leron Leron Sinta.
Leron, leron, sinta, buko ng papaya, dala-dala'y buslok, sisila ng bunga. Pagdating sa dulo, nabali ang sanga, kapus kapalaran, humanap ng iba. Gumising ka, nini, tayo'y manampalok, dalhin mo ang buslok, sisila ng hinog. Pagdating sa dulo'y lalamba-lambayog, kumapit ka, nining, baka ka mahulog. Ako'y ibigin mo, lalaking matapang, ang baril ko'y pito, ang sundan ko'y siyaw, ang lalakarin ko'y papuntang dinulang. Isang tong pansin ang aking kalaban.
Wow! Your voice is really beautiful. So now, what do we need to live? Okay. Shelter, air, food, water are the things we need to live. Shelter to protect us, to breathe, food for our tummies, and water to drink. We can all get this from our environment. Based from the song, what are the things we need for us to live?
Air, food, water, and shelter.
That's correct. Okay, what terms can we use to describe these things?
Basic needs.
The first jumble word is
Air.
second,
Water.
third,
Food.
fourth,
Sunlight.
and last.
Shelter.
What words are shown in the board?
Air, food, water, and shelter. Basic needs.
Good job! The jumble words are air, water, food, sunlight, and shelter. And we call this as what?
Basic needs.
That's good! Did you enjoy our game?
Yes, teacher.
Do you still want to do another activity?
Yes.
I will show you a picture and I want you to tell me what is it that you see in the picture that I will flash. First picture. Can you tell me what is this?
A dog.
Correct. And dog is classified as a what?
An animal.
Very good. And now, let's proceed to our second photo. What can you tell about this?
A student sitting on a chair.
Right. And you as a student, you are called as what?
Humans.
For our last picture, what can you tell about this?
A plant. A flower.
Very good. You answered all the questions correctly. Now I want you to tell me, what do we call the group of animals, plants, and humans?
They are called the living things.
Great answers. But what do you think is the relation between living things and basic needs?
The living things need these basic needs to live and survive.
Correct. Now, I will group you into three. Each group will be assigned to discuss how each living thing survive. Group 1, for plants. Group 2, for animals. And for 3, humans. For each group, I will give a handout and picture showing how these living things survive, and try to analyze how each living thing survive by answering the activity sheet and shown below. Let each group observe and analyze the picture answered activity sheet, post the picture on the board and report your data in front of the class. Okay? Let us examine what you have observed from your activity. What are the basic needs that all living things have?
Air, food, shelter, water, and sunlight.
Great! Based from the picture, what activities do you think are common to plants, animals, and humans?
Eating, breathing, drinking, living in a habitat.
Do animals, plants, and human breathe the same areas?
No.
Where do they get the air to breathe?
Plants need to breathe carbon dioxide in air, while animals and plants need the oxygen to breathe. Plants absorb carbon dioxide from the humans and animals, and it gives off oxygen necessary for animals and humans to breathe. But they all get the air they breathe from the environment.
Correct. But what about their food? Do animals, plants, and humans eat the same food?
No!
Where do they get the food they eat?
Plants take food, the minerals and nutrients from the soil or surrounding, while animals and the humans eat a variety of foods, meats, vegetables, and etc., filled with nutrients, but all of them get the one resources which is the environment.
Do animals, plants, and humans drink the same water? Where do they get the water that they drink?
Plants, animals, and humans need water, but not from the same sources that they get. However, they get water from the environment.
Do animals, plants, and humans live in the same habitat? Can we find their habitats in the environment?
Animals, plants, and humans do not live in the same habitat, but their habitats are all found in the environment.
And where do you think animals, plants, and humans get these basic needs?
All of these basic needs are found in the environment.
Yes, correct. The environment provides all these basic necessities, but what if the environment is destroyed? Will it be able to provide the basic needs of all living things?
No, teacher.
From your activity, we have learned that all living things such as plants, animals, and humans need the 5 basic needs to survive. These are the water, food, air, shelter, and sunlight. For air, plants use the carbon dioxide in air to create sugars, food, energy, and oxygen. The oxygen created by these plants ensure that other living things such as plants, animals, humans have oxygen to breathe. For water, all organisms require water, but the amount needed varies from species to species. Plants need water to grow and make food. For humans and animals, water is necessary for body process. For food, plants take in nutrients from the soil or the environment to carry its process, photosynthesis. While humans and animals eat different kinds of food filled with nutrients to survive. For shelter, all living things need appropriate space to live and survive. For plants, some live in damp conditions, while others survive in drier environment. Animals live in different habitats. For example, wild animals like snakes, lion, and others live in forest. Birds live in trees, whales live in water, or etc. And for humans, we live in a house. A shelter we eat, sleep, and do some sort of activities. That is why we need to keep, protect, and to conserve our environment, since it is the primary source of basic needs. Okay, let's proceed to our next activity. Directions. Identify and circle the basic needs in the picture below and label it whether if it is a food, shelter, air, water, and sunlight. And answer the following question below. Do animals and humans have the same basic needs? If yes, what are these? Number 2. How do living things depend on the environment in order to have these basic needs? Number 3. What would happen if the environment could no longer give the needs of plants, animals, and humans? Okay, you're all done of your activity, and now your assignment. List down some activities in which you can perform to help protect and conserve the environment.